Good evening. This is the 147.300 Weekly Net sponsored by the Active Amateurs Radio Group. It's every Tuesday night here on the 147.300 KK4BE repeater. All licensed amateur operators are welcome and encouraged to attend. My call sign is AQ4ZIM. My name is Nicholas. I'm located in Somerville, South Carolina. And tonight I'll be serving as the net control station using the call sign KK4ZBE. This repeater is made available to the amateur community by KK4BE, Rick in Somerville. The repeater is in Russellville, South Carolina, accessible using a positive offset, and a PL tone of 162.2. There is also a second KK4BE repeater located in Cordsville on a frequency of 145.300, which is accessible with a negative offset and a PL tone of 162.2. We are grateful to Rick allowing us the use of these repeaters and for everything that we do and everything that he does to give us a group normal communication place to happen. In the event that this repeater goes down during tonight's net, give it about 3 minutes for the repeater to restart. If the repeater does not back up in 3 or 4 minutes, then we will QSY over to the 145.350 repeater. There are a lot of Facebook pages. One for the Active Amateur Radio Group, one for the repeaters. I'm sure there are some emergency communications Facebook pages. If you're not a member of Facebook, you might want to consider checking that out. I would like to turn this over to Howard, who has made an EchoLink available. Let's see here. Yeah. You can turn it over to Howard, who has an EchoLink made available for the group. The repeater is KK4BE-R. I'm grateful to Howard for everything that he does. Leadership of the group, school club, stepping up when anything is needed. I'll turn it over to Howard for any announcements for the group.
Thank you, Nicholas. This is Whiskey 4 Hotel Golf, Howard, Monk's Corner. And, well, unfortunately, EchoLink is still down. And I just haven't made time to go back there and work on it. But I shut it down when I thought it was transmitting sporadically. But I don't know the EchoLink was doing it. But anyway, it's still down. It'll be back up, but it's not up yet. And as far as Active Amateurs Radio Group goes, we have coming up this weekend in Santee at 9150 Old Highway 6 Highway, I believe is the correct name of it. But it's all on Facebook. It's all on Facebook. We're having a swap meet with the Sumter Radio Group and a few members of Cara Radio Group. So we're having that swap meet from 7 a.m. to 12 in the church parking lot at that address that is on Facebook. And after that, we'll have the third Thursday. Let me let it drop for a second. The third Thursday of May, which I believe is the 21st. Yes, the 21st is our normal scheduled Active Amateurs Radio Group members meeting, which is always a Zoom meeting. And members will receive an email with the link to join in on the Zoom meeting. Now, keep in mind that on that date and at that meeting, we will be voting for vice president, which is currently vacant. So right now, I think we have one one person with their name in the hat, but nominations are still open for vice president. So if you want to nominate someone or nominate yourself, matter of fact, Glenn sent out a notice on that today as well on Signal. So check your Signal messages, read that, and let's get some nominations for vice president. And I think that's about all I got. Coming up in June, of course, we're going to have Kids Day, Field Day. We still need to get a few folks together and talk about those things and see what we want to do as far as the Active Amateurs Radio Group goes, and some sort of activity. I would like to try to get some of the school club kids out to the Kids Day, keep them active during the summer. And that's about all I've got, Nicholas. I'm going to send it back to you. This is Whiskey 4 Hotel Golf.
Thank you, Howard, for that and everything else. That's 9150 Old Number Highway 6. I heard the church was going to open the doors if we need the facilities, and I also heard there may be a dish pass for a contribution to the church for that. If that happens, I'll definitely support that. Prior to net roll call check-in, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Emergency or priority traffic. All net control. This is KQ4. That's good when there's nothing heard, nothing was heard. This is KQ4ZIM. My name is Nicholas. I'm located in Summerville, South Carolina. Just Summerville. I am the net control station using the public call sign KK4BE-R. When checking in, please call net control, unkey your mic, and listen for a second so you're not doubling with another station. Then check in with your call sign, spelled phonetically and slowly, along with your name and your location. To begin the net roll call, any stations operating on emergency or battery power. Remote check-in. Please call now. No, nothing heard. For the next roll call, any short time stations, short time, who would like to check in but may not be able to stick around. Short time stations, call net control. Short time stations, call net control. No short time stations. For the roll call, regular check-in will be called in alphabetical order and grouped according to the first letter of the suffix of your call sign. We're going to begin with the alpha through Mike group. Any stations whose suffix begin with alpha through Mike, call net control.
Hello, Nick. I hope I am making it in there. Brethren, please check in. Kilo 4, Mike, Sierra, Alpha. Partially short time, 50% short time. Hope we have a lot of check-ins tonight, so I don't be able to make it, but I'll be in here for 15 to 20 minutes. So, and if you want to throw a call on the end of that, that's Kilo Quebec 4, Whiskey, Oscar Golf. That's KQ4 Wiki Oscar Golf. Put WOG in there too, please, sir. But KK4 MSA 73, everybody on the net.
to those fine operators KK4MSA, calling it KQ4WOG. And the third caller, KR4, can I get a relay or a repeat on that?
You'll do a repeat. Sorry about that.
Net control.
John.
Go ahead.
Nicholas, please check in Kilo Romeo 4 Echo Bravo Yankee KR4 EDY. That's Mr. Pete over in Reedsville from KM4 License Relay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for the relay, John. Net Control would like to check in. KR4 EBY. Pete, over in Reedsville. Thanks for checking in, Pete. We'll continue with Alpha through Mike call sign. Any check-ins? Alpha through Mike.
Net control.
Net control, please check in Kilo November 1, Kilo Sierra Romeo, Nick in North Charleston.
Net Control would like to check in KN1 KSR, Nick from North Charleston. Last call, not last, but final temporary call for Alpha through Mike check-in.
Net control. Net control, please check in mobile. Kilo Mike 4, Hotel X-Ray Alpha. KM4 HXA is mobile in Goose Creek. Net control. Please check in short time W2ADX.
Recognize Carlos.
Ouch.
Carlos was KM4 and W2ADX, short time, pretty sure that's left. Continuing roll call seconds, suffix begin with November through Zulu. Any station whose call sign is November through Zulu, please check in now.
Net control. Good evening, Nicholas. Please check me in. W4R Etzel. Angelo and Goose Creek. I'm going to be short time, but I'm going to keep the YouTube feed going.
Net control. Net control. Please check in Kilo 4 Whiskey Bravo Tango. Kilo 4 Whiskey Bravo Tango. Wildcat Chase, Somerville.
Net control. Net control, please check in Kilo 4 November Yankee. Mark in Cane Bay portion of Somerville.
Net control.
Here we go, John.
Logged me a while ago, Nicholas and Chip, but just please check in Kilo Mike 4 Yankee Zulu. That is KM4 ICZ John in Grover, South Carolina.
Thank you to those fine operators for checking in. W4RXL, Angelo. a short time and checking his YouTube equipment for recording the net tonight. We appreciate that. I do anyway. KK4BE-R Jason in Wildcat State. KK4NNY Mark in the Cane Base section of Somerville. Wait a minute. Yeah. KK4NNY Mark. And John KM4YZZ. That's probably out in Grover somewhere. Maybe mobile. You know. Any other check-ins? Alpha through Zulu. Alpha through Zulu, please check in now.
Wave.
Unfortunately, Net Control did not make that out. If you'd like to check in one more time, we'll all listen closely. I'm going to take a chance to say that was our friend KB4ARS in Ladson. If anybody can relay, confirm, or deny that, please let me know. All right. One more time. Last time, Barf, is that you? Let's go. Caller one more time, please. I caught WL. I'm getting closer. No problem. Take your time. Please repeat your call sign exactly like you did, slowly and phonetically. I'll get more of it this time. Did anyone catch the prefix? All right, I'm not sure what the protocol call here is. I'm not in a hurry. Caller, you're doing awesome. I got I got Whiskey, India, Oscar. Please repeat your prefix slowly and phonetically, and probably the letters too. All right, caller, I apologize. I'm a fairly new operator, not the best station in the world. I had trouble hearing that. I get a little bit.
So do I.
Can anybody hear a relay or a little bit? Anything?
Being a new operator don't warrant super ears. All I heard was static.
And move a little bit to the left or to the right or to the front or to the back or increase your power, RF power level or something like that. In this situation, Nicholas, you just tell them that and try one more time and move along. KM4 Rising.
All right, hey, thank you very much for calling. We're going to try one more time. Please key the mic, wait, then speak, wait, and unkey the mic. I'm going to listen really hard, and so is everybody else. Try again, please. Nothing heard. Thank you very much for checking in. I appreciate that. We all appreciate that. I'm sorry that I couldn't hear you. Last second I had was KM4Y. Are there any other seconds anywhere within the sound of my voice you would like to check in? I did not mention tip is net logging tonight, KQ4NMY. This is from North Township. We appreciate you a lot for all you do. And someday I'm going to have to learn net logger. Why don't you begin our rank to KQ4NMY? Tiffany out there, KQ4NMY, number 2 on the roster. It's up to you.
Hey, sorry, Nick. I got 2 radios going here, and I grabbed the wrong mic. But, yeah, KQ4NMY here. Thanks for running the net, man. Doing great. Don't really have much to report from over here. Everything's good, but it's been kind of quiet. We enjoyed the little bit of rain we got the other day. I think we wound up with right at 1 inch, which is good. We're looking at, we're talking about maybe 2 to 4 inches over the next few days. I hope that pans out. It'll be really nice. It's been really dry and everything around here. But, like I said, we're doing well. Beth's good. I'm good. Good to hear everybody tonight. I'll just turn it back over to Nicholas. KQ4NMY back to net control.
Thanks, Tiff. I'm glad everybody's doing good. It's good to hear that. And it is way too dry. Howard, W4AC, do you have a rank to in addition to your earlier comments? Earlier announcements, I'm sorry.
Whiskey 4 Hotel Golf. Good evening to everybody on the net. Got a good group here tonight. I couldn't hear that one station. I heard the last 2 or 3 just like you did, Nicholas. But the first part of it, yeah, I couldn't make it out. We even went back in the notes and looked to see if I could catch it, log in with those last 3 from before, but I didn't come up with anything. But anyway, we gave it a good try. You gave it a good try, so that's about all you can do. Well, let's see. I'm still working on the spring projects around here. Let's drop a second. Had the power cranked up too high on that thing. I had to turn it down. Still working on spring projects around here. Tinkering with that deck. I got a little painting done on it, so it's coming along. It's going to be done here in short order, but still got that on the plate right now. And of course, the grass. One good thing about not having as much rain, being in drought conditions like we were for so long, the grass didn't get a real good start yet. So, I think I've cut the backyard once, front yard once. That's giving me a lot of extra time because I'd usually be out there cutting that thing about every week. So that's good. On the radio front, we had the school club meeting today, and that went quick. We Nicholas was working on that ground wire for the HF antenna. We tried to analyze that HF antenna. Still getting bad readings on it, but we still got some tuning and some tinkering to do with that thing. We went over there this past weekend and worked on hotspots and digital radios. And we got a good start. On them, but we didn't get them finished, so we still got that to wrap up. And we're starting to give the kids a little more responsibility. We got to tell them when we first start, okay, guys, set up your station, get ready to go. Let us know when you're ready. And they still need a little guidance, but they're learning it. They're learning it pretty good there. So it's looking pretty slim for having anybody to take a test this year. We may have to, and of course, during the summer, so 1 or 2 of them may come up during the summer and give us an email or something and say, I'm ready, and we'll work with them on getting that done. We let it drop.
Right.
So got that going on, and then nothing particular here in the shack. I'm pulling together some equipment for the swap meet this Saturday. I want to at least have a few things out there. And have a little money in the wallet in case I find something else that I got to have. So just kind of looking forward to that, and that's about it. I'll send it on back to Net Control. This is WW4 HG.
Well, thank you, Howard. Thank you for coming to those club meetings. I was, wrangling some problem solving, getting up on the roof and watching my one sheet while Howard was doing the other sheet. There's still hope. There's still hope to get elected. Thanks for that and everything else. KK4MSA is short time. Any word for us this evening?
You sure you want me to make a comment? KK4MSA.
Keep it clean, but go ahead.
Well, I haven't been consulted on this HF catastrophe at the school. We were sitting in my shop whenever we consulted the man on the 2-meter problem, right? And we got it rectified. All right. I don't know why you're having an HF problem. For God's sake, you could throw a 60-foot piece of wire out on the ground out back and connect it to a tuner and work worldwide. Mr. John Long, before CWW, will tell you that. So I'm pretty sad about that. But if I can be of assistance, even though I'm not affiliated, you let me know. I'll be more than happy to help. Exclamation point. Anyway, other than that, I'm just glad to check in. WOG is actually listening mobile, but I don't want to check in for her, but I'm pretty sure she's not going to be able to check in because she's mobile, and I've been getting text messages. It's just not there. The propagation for the hand job is not there tonight. So, if you don't mind, put my name in there, and don't couple our names because she's not a peasant radio operator like me. But I will check her in as well, so you can skip over her. Move on to your next person. Nick, the man of cheese. Just so y'all don't know, this is the cheese dealer. 7-3, Nick. KK4MSA, thank you for running the net. Good net. 7-3 to everybody except for a certain few on the net. From KK4, Mike Sierra Alpha, the juggernaut, North and Berkeley County. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you for those clean comments, KK4MSA. And thank you, KQ4WOD, for speaking with our school operators today. One of our female operators is very excited to talk to another female operator. So thank you for that, for saying. KR4EVY. Pete, I don't believe we've had the pleasure before. It's Reedsville. The floor is yours.
Oh, I think I need to say it again. Sorry, Nicholas, but KM4BE-R. Justin, Mr. John Long, W4TWW, is still waiting to hear from you, man. He'd like to talk to you. KM4BE-R, and I'm clear on the net on that note, too. Nicholas, thank you, sir. Thank you for calling that, man. KM4BE-R.
Okay, well, hold on. Nick, stand by just 1 minute, if you don't mind. I got a great big gob of watts coming down line, so I'm not trying to jump with you. But hang on, let me put my cell phone number out there for not only my friends, but foes alike. So hold on.
Net Control would like to direct traffic to KR4EVY. Pete in Reedsville. Pete, you have the floor. Sounds like Pete has left the building. KR4EVY. Another helper of the club, KN1KSR, Nick in North Charleston, has been working on EMR digital radios. Helped me place an order, pick our one from the grant money. Nick, Looking forward to hearing from you and seeing you again soon. You have the floor if you have some comments for us.
Appreciate that, Nicholas, Net Control. KN1 KSR, Nick in North Charleston. Don't have much. I mean, and I know it's probably not a whole lot to most people, but I did get called for I did make a contact to get on, and the Netherlands had a contest, and I got hurt on 20 meters with my little wire in the attic, so that was pretty exciting for me. And I told them that my first DX contact on 20, so they're going to send me a card, so I'm pretty excited about that. Other than that, having fun with the kids at the school and hoping to, do what I can to help out. But 73 is on. I'll send it back to Net Control. KN1, KSR, Nick and No Trouble.
Thank you, Nick. Anytime there's another set of eyes, it's helpful. I wouldn't have been able to go outside and on the roof, let alone if there weren't for another set of eyes. KM4 HXS. Charles, said you were in mobile, moving around a bit, and after you, I'm going to call for other seconds. Charles, you're at a point where you can talk to us. Apparently not. KK4 147.300 weekly net, sponsored by the Amateur Radio Group. Amateur Radio. Latex. Short time. Or A3 late second.
The long side of it got bent into the short stub, and they were almost touching. And somebody wanted to go say, "Hey man, what's going on with that thing right there? They're touching, almost touching." I said, "No, let them know that's my spark gap. My spark gap." Back to you, Net Control.
I'm sorry, Charles. I might have doubled with you at the beginning of that, but every antenna should have a good spark gap.
Alrighty then. Back to you, Net Control. From Goose Creek.
Thank you, Charles. KM4 HXA. Are there any late seconds, Alpha through Zulu, battery powered, mobile, late seconds?
Net Control. Hey Nick, late checking in, Kilo Quebec 4. Romeo Tango Bravo, Ronnie in Monk's Corner.
Net Control. Please check the KR4 IKV and check me out. I have a visitor today, and I won't be able to participate in the registry. Great job, Nicholas. That was Charlie in Kingston. Sorry.
Net Control would like to recognize Ronnie, KK4RB, and Charlie, KR4IKZ, Kingtree. We'll be right with you guys. We've got not too many, really. Short time was Angelo. No, I'm sorry. Yes, and no, Glenn. Glenn Angelo. Glangelo. W2ADX. That's Glenn. He's a 2. He was short time. Let's see if he's still around. And Angelo was also short time. You see the confusion here. W4RXL. Angelo, Glenn. Glenn or Angelo. Are you available?
Yeah, I'm available. I'm just tired tonight. I've been running around since 5:30, so just kind of tired tonight. But hey, I'm hanging in there, and yeah, it was good to have that rain on Saturday, much needed. And we got some more rain coming in. I think what was it, Thursday or Friday? I forgot what day. I can't think of what day it's supposed, but we're supposed to get more rain coming in this week, so. I mean, every little drop helps, you know. It's been so dry. So, not much, no, not much is going on. I just had a busy day. I'm just kind of tired and kind of laying back here on the little office chair and listening in. Go ahead, turn it back over to you, there, Nicholas. W4RSO 73s, everybody.
Thank you, Angelo. I did enjoy one good range recently, um, and I totally enjoy you recording the next and putting them up on. I'm trying to talk a little slower, and I'm looking forward to reading or listening to that evening. I'll say that. Hopefully it'll rain. World's Best Talker, KK4BE-R, Jason in Wildcat State.
Yeah.
I'm all here.
And so am I. KK4WBT, man, Wildcat State. Hey, Cinco de Mayo, it's Taco Tuesday, and I had Chipotle. So I mean, it's kind of like in the idea of Mexican food. It did have guacamole. It did have nachos, cheese sauce, or whatever, queso. You know what I mean? It did have. I had some nachos and cheese. You know what I mean? And with chicken and black beans. And I told them light brown. And I was like, hell no, don't put no lettuce on there, man. That's for rabbits. You know? But either way, I was having my Cinco de Mayo, I guess, and Taco Tuesday all at once. So it's some kind of sacred time, and we can all, enjoy that Cinco de Mayo. Somebody might have already enjoyed it up there at the Cinco de Mayo restaurant, Monk's Corner, man. Hey? We got a place that we can go to as the name Cinco de Mayo. But either way, man, hey, it was humid. And, man, you know what? It hasn't been too bad, really. Even though that it brought in a little bit of humidity, there is rain coming on Thursday. There's some, scattered showers at 60%. And then you get in there 74, though, on Friday. Saturday, going to the place, there's a small rain chance, 40%. You know what I mean? And that's for the Tri-County area. That's not just for, right here where I'm at or just in Monk's Corner. And Santee is like God's country. We're actually going to a church. There's a church and, gospels and things of that nature. And, we can all get touched up there at the church. Oh, not in a bad way. But either way, you know what I mean? You might feel the hand and go. Anyway, we ain't going to go anywhere else with that. I hope y'all appreciate that. But, man, it's good weather, man. It did have a little bit of rain, maybe about an inch of rain coming on Thursday, possibly.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be cool. And then, you do see a little bit of 40% on Sunday and Monday. There's still scattered showers out there. Then it kind of drops off again. But they kind of stay in those, that 80 to 75-degree range, man. Looks real good. KK4 WVT, man, Wildcat Chase, Somerville, back to net control.
Thank you for that. Jason is wow. KK4NNY. Mark from the Cane Bay section of Somerville. Mark, what do you have?
Well, buenos nachos and super tacos and feliz Cinco de Mayo to everybody. And it was Tamale Tuesday here, but not a whole bunch of, little bit of HF going on, but sometimes the conditions swing back and forth. And I tell you, Glenn's website, solarcdx.com, answers a lot of questions. And, I see everything go blank on the data scope. And I checked out Glenn's dashboard. It's like, oh, that explains it. But not a whole lot going on, and just cranking it in there and trying to keep it going one day at a time. But Nicholas, good job doing on that. Thanks for doing that. And 730 KK4NNY, back to net.
Thank you, Mark. Buenos nachos. That was the first and last Spanish I ever learned. Good nachos. Every Friday, we would have nachos for free bar food. Buenos nachos. And thank you for saying I'm doing all right next control. Anybody would like to take a traveling position, welcome to it. KM4YZZ has left the building. KK4RTB. That's Ronnie. Ronnie, I don't know where you are. But if you're still here, you have the floor. The mic.
All right. Good evening, everybody. KQ4RTB.
Me and the wife just got back. We took a trip up to right past Durham, North Carolina, and I got a military light tower. If you hadn't heard, and so when I got home, I had to check it out a little bit. They had the fuel filters off of it and everything. They always, I don't know, when they put something in storage, they'll take the filters and drain all the fluids out of it. So, anyways, it's got a cool pneumatic mast that telescopes up to about, I was assuming 42 foot because of the model number, but it's more like 25. So, but this one they robbed the air pump off of it, regular little air compressor. So I took my air compressor and the blow gun and to the line that was left and put air to it, and that thing went doop, 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 doop. And it didn't make that noise, but anyways, it works, and it stayed up there. And then when I let the air off of it, it exhausted and retracted back, and real smooth, real quiet. So that's cool. So that'll be my project next couple of days is tinkering with that. It's got a Kubota diesel engine generator on it that's 7 kilowatt, and so I did get to see a video of it cranking over, so I could tell it sounded good on the crank over. So and it does have oil in it, so I didn't check that. I was like, oh no, but yeah, they did leave the oil in the oil pan. So anyways, and the oil filter was on it. So anyway, got some tinkering to do with that, and it's got a big old floodlight head. I want to say the bulb's bigger than a standard. I'm going to say that bulb's probably 2,000 watt. Just one single spotlight, and then it's got a portable stand that comes out. And you put it's probably about an 8 foot pole. You put it on, you just plug it in and have it on the ground level too. It's neat. There's stuff like that you don't see every day. I like tinker with it, explore it and everything. Anyways, yeah, we had a good trip up there and back to that drop. Had a good trip up there and back. We left this morning, and we hit buggies both ways coming and going, and up there at Florence, and that was the best fuel price that I've seen on the road. So if you plan on going that way, let's see the rain. We got 0.88 here of all that rain the other day, and not as much as I was hoping for, but you know it's better than none at all. It just does keep the grass from running off somewhere else. So, anyways, they're able to make the net there, and I'll turn it back over to you there, Nick. Good job. KQ4. That's Q. KQ4RTB.
Kilo Quebec 4 RTB. Sorry about that. I wrote it down as K, but I heard you right. Last call, and it's not every day. If you hear somebody describe something so clear, I think we have a candidate for a traveling net control. Final call for check-in. No. We saved the best for last. KR4 IKZ. My friend Charlie has company can join us. KR4 IKZ in King Street. He's got no comment. So last call for check-ins, late check-ins, anywhere, anyhow, within the sound of my voice. Mobile, battery power, or emergency station.
Okay. Well, I'll check in with you. I'm not scared. KG4KOE. Listing KG4LMD. Randy and Teresa over here in beautiful LA.
Randy's all the way from Simpson. KG4KOE. And I completely missed the second call sign. Just got to see it. Randy, you're like you're it. Your last one. If you have anything, which I know you do, please share it with us.
Well, I wish I did have something for the net, but I certainly don't. I've just, like you said, I snuck out of my cave over there and decided to see how the other half lived, and I heard you running the net, so I figured I'd stop in and give you a couple of more for your roster there. And the second one was Teresa, KK4BE-R. Loves me dearly, except when she doesn't. Over.
Thank you very much. I mean that. If I had NetLogger open, I'd tell you how many people checked in. That's like a super boat right there. We did final call for check-in. It was a pleasure to check you in tonight on the weekly 147.300 net here every Tuesday, sponsored by the Active Amateur Radio Group. The net would like to thank all who participated, and even if you just listened, thank you. It's tonight's net, and invite you to come back next Tuesday at 8 p.m. when the Active Amateurs Radio Group will once again sponsor the 147.300 weekly net. 7-3 to all stations. This is KK4BE-R, now declaring my call sign back, KQ4ZIM, and declaring the end of the net, returning the KK4B repeater to irregular amateur radio use.
Hey, Nicholas. KQ4NMY. I got one other login check-in for you.
Excellent. Thank you. Go ahead.
All right, the one that was just noise that we couldn't hear, I think I heard the India Oscar at one point, but who that was Alpha Echo 8 India Oscar, and he's actually in Georgetown, so I'm going to follow up on that, try to make contact with him. But I went ahead and logged him in on NetLogger, and I thought I'd let you know. Thanks for running the net, man. Great net.
It was an exciting one, to say the least. 18 seconds. Howard had 20. Thank you for net logging. I do want to, if you have a second, would you tell me how to end my net? I logged into that control and it said there's another version running, and I have a bunch of blue names below the current net.
Well, what did you name the group or